Mabuhay Pilipinas!
Are you ready to know what is held in the region of Cordillera? If you are ready, let's take a look, listen, and take note about Cordillera Administrative Region. So before we start, let me introduce myself. I am Lovely Sumpay Andales with my co-reporter,
I'm Jamaica S. Caceres.
Kevin Bibilya Planas.
the Cordillera Administrative Region. Let me read to you the objectives. A. Identify the different major attractions, activities, accommodation, and cultural highlights in the provinces. B. Create different tour packages that carry different types of tourism activities. And C. Assess the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats of the region in terms of 4 A's of tourism.
Napakagandang pag-aralan ng rehiyong ito dahil dito naninirahan ang ating mga katutubong Pilipino. Dito rin natin malalaman ang mga tradisyong sinauna pa at hanggang ngayon ay kanila pa rin ginagawa. Ang Cordillera, from Old Spanish Cordillera, cord or little rope, a system of mountain ranges that often consist of a number of more or less parallel chains. The Cordillera Administrative Region is also known as the Cordillera Region, and Cordillera is an administrative region in the Philippines, situated within the island of Luzon. The Cordillera Administrative Region, or CAR, was established on July 15, 1987 through Executive Order Number 220 issued by President Corazon Aquino. This region, the capital place is the Baguio City. The Cordilleras is a highland region in the northern part of Luzon. Its landscape and geography is dominated by the Cordillera Central, which also extend to parts of nearby Ilocos region. So as you can see, the map of the Philippines, the covered by the red color, that was the scope of the Cordillera Administrative Region. The Cordillera cover almost the entire countryside of the central Cordillera of Luzon, the most protected countryside in the nation. Also, this region is the only landlocked region of the Philippines. So, as you can see in the picture, napapalibutan siya ng Ilocos region and the Cagayan Valley. And even if this region is the only landlocked region in the Philippines, mayaman din ito sa mga waterfalls, mountains, rivers, and springs. The Cordillera Administrative Region consists of the following provinces such as Abra, Apayao, Benguet, Ifugao, Kalinga, and Mount Province. It's divided into 6 provinces and 3 ethno-linguistic groups. This region is inhabited by many indigenous people including the Igorot. The ethnic group in Apayao and Kalinga is Esneg, and Abra is Tangyan, and the last is in Ifugao, Benguet, and Mount Province is Kankanaey. Ports of access via MacArthur Highway, North Luzon Expressway or NLEX, Subic-Clark, Tarlac Expressway or SCTEX, and Tarlac Pangasinan-La Union Expressway or TPLEX. By land, due to its geographic nature as the only landlocked region in the country, the Cordillera Administrative Region is only accessible by land through the MacArthur Highway or via the interconnected expressway system from Manila, Ilocos Region, and Central Luzon Region. Regular bus trips are offered by various companies from Manila to the province of Car. Getting around, private van and car rentals are available to move around the region, as well as public modes of transportation. One can take a bus to move from one province to the other, or a jeepney and tricycle to get around towns. Getting around, private van and car rentals are available to move around the region, as well as public modes of transportation. One can take a bus to move from one province to other, or a jeepney and tricycle to get around towns.
Welcome to Abra.
the first province of Cordillera Administrative Region. Abra is located in the northern Luzon of the Philippines. It's also known the natural dye capital of the Philippines. And the capital of Abra is Banguel. They have a land area of 416,525. And Abra have 27 municipalities. We come now to the natural dye plants in the province of Abra. Natural dyes are extracted from the barks, leaves, fruits, roots of these plants and used to color food, beverage, textiles, furniture, and pharmaceutical products. So the next is the major industries of Abra. First is the bamboo and rattan craft making. Second, piggery. Third, poultry. Fourth, embroidery. And the last one is loom weaving. We come now to Abra tourist attractions. The first image is Don Mariano Marcos Bridge. The Don Mariano Marcos Bridge is the third longest bridge in the Philippines. Connecting with the towns of Tayum and Langangilang, this impressive structure spans the Abra Mighty River. It offers panoramic views of the surrounding landscape. The second image is Tangadan Tunnel. The historical of Tangadan Tunnels in San Quintin, it is a relic from World War II. This man-made tunnel serves as a strategic hideout for Japanese soldiers and offers a glimpse into the region's wartime past. We come now to the most visited tourist attractions in Abra. The first image is the Kaparkan Falls. Abra's hidden treasures. The Kaparkan Falls, a destination that is surely worthy of your itinerary, time, and money. Moreover, it is the most tourist attraction that visited in the Abra. It may be located a lesser known part of the Philippines, but it's totally worthy the risk. The second image is the Sibud-Sibud Cave. So aside from the Kaparkan Falls, Abra also offer a hidden gem, which is the Sibud-Sibud Cave. It's teeming with the beautiful and colorful rock formation. The Sibud-Sibud Cave is situated in Barangay Aloa in the beautiful mountains of municipality of Vitneg. The third image is Abra River. Experience the tranquility of the Abra River, one of the largest river systems in the country. The river is a vital resource for the province, supporting agriculture, fishing, and transportation, and offers a various recreational opportunities such as boating and river trekking. We come now to the accommodation. So, in this budget accommodation are generally made for the travelers that have small budget and wish to spend as little as possible. In this mid-range accommodation, offer a better standard of services, offer better facilities, have a better and variety of food, and ultimately more comfortable. So, we come now to the delicacies of Abra. First is the patupat. Patupat is a popular delicacy in Abra. It is sweet, sticky rice, cake made from glutinous rice wrap and woven coconut leaves, and boiled until cooked. This is often served as the dessert of a snack and staple during special occasion such as wedding, fiesta, or other celebration. The next image is the lechon de Abra. It is prepared with thinly sliced leaves and seasoned with lots of garlic and salt and pepper. Lechon de Abra was originally introduced in the Philippines as part of the Spanish cuisine. It can be found in many Spanish countries. Leche means milk in Spanish, and lechon originally means suckling pig. The next image is sinuman. The sinuman is the triangular shaped rice cake. So we come now to the Festival of Abra. The first is the Area Festival. Area Festival is a celebration of Abras. Individually, it features the various sector groups in the province, together with the indigenous people in Abra, which is the Araya tribe, Each day is offered a particular group of people as a way of honoring them. The next is the Abreñan Kawayan Festival. The Kawayan Festival is one of the most popular festival and celebration in Abra, as it extra habits the beauty and cultural heritage of the province, especially highlighting versatility and use of the bamboo. Next is the Tingguan Festivals. March ethnocultural celebration that features traditional dances, songs, and rituals of the Tingguans.
Apayao, as Cordillera's last frontier for nature richness. The capital place is the Kabugao, as a land area of 4,413.35 square kilometer, have 7 municipalities and 133 barangays. So bakit nga ba tinawag na Cordillera's last frontier si Apayao? Because the people there still maintain their peaceful life with the natural environment. Not only you will see the well-preserved, rare attraction, but also local whose age-old, honored throughout the land and respected. Apayao have dance expressions of tradition and beliefs. One of these is the tadek, is the traditional dance of Apayao that represents the cycle of rice farming and harvest. The dancer imitate the movement of planting, tending, harvesting, that symbolizing the importance of agriculture in their livelihood. The dance is believed to evoke the blessing of their ancestors and nature spirits for a bountiful harvest. It is also reflect a deep connection with the land and their beliefs in the spiritual forces that govern agricultural abundance. The second one is Laga, is a traditional courtship dance performed by Apayao. It showcased the graceful movements and gesture of a man and woman in a dance of courtship and love. The dance embodies their beliefs about love, relationship, and the importance of finding the suitable life partner. So it is reflects the reverence of the institution of marriage and beliefs in the harmony and balance between masculine and feminine energies. So the last one is the Kabinulig. Kabinulig is a communal dance that represents unity, cooperation, and solidarity. So, kailangan dito ng maraming tao who participate and move synchronized, symbolizing the collective strength and harmony of the community. So, meron ding cultural practices and customs ang Apayao. Number one is the oral tradition. This oral tradition is napapasa nila sa kanilang henerasyon. For example, their story, history, values, and wisdom, fostering a sense of identity and cultural pride. So the second one is the rituals and ceremonies. These ceremonies hold great significance in Apayao. These rituals help maintain a connection with their ancestors, seek blessing and guidance, and reinforce community cohesion. So the last one is the tradition craftsmanship. Skilled artisans specialize in various traditional crafts such as weaving, wood carving, basket making, and metalwork. So these crafts are not only practical but also serve as expression of artistry and cultural identity. So this design in their crafts reflects their beliefs, stories, and the natural around them. So their major industries are furniture, food processing, agricultural support, and gift, also housewares. So ano nga ba ang kinaganda ng Apayao? Kilala ang Apayao for its lush forest, stunning caves, and pristine rivers, making it an ideal destination for nature lovers and adventure enthusiasts. Dumako naman tayo sa Apayao attractions. Isa na rito ang Dupag Rock Formations. The Matun Underground River is a breathtaking combination of a river and a waterfall that creates a truly unique and unforgettable experience. The impressive height is 25 feet, so the visitors can take a guided tour of the underground river system and witness the stunning waterfall up close. So, number three is the Bayugaw Falls. This stunning attraction has also a crystal clear waters that cascade down towering cliffs amid lush vegetations, creating a serene and refreshing atmosphere. So yung next is the Girgira Falls. So here in Girgira Falls, napaka-refreshing ng tubig dito and you can also have an activity here. So the number five is the Solsolano Apayao Road. So this become a popular tourist attraction because of its scenic view. They said this is the old Baguio City which has already become viral in social media networking sites. The local government unit of Solsona is determined to improve its tourism facility here. Another one is the Mount Kilang, is an intriguing sight to behold. So, kilala din ang Mount Kilang as a sleeping beauty. So, makikita nyo dyan sa picture na parang may isang babaeng natutulog. And one is the Lusok Crystal Cave. Isa rin ito sa hidden gems of the Philippines. So, syempre, located here in Apayao. So, this stunning cave system is a must visit for anyone who loves exploring underground wonders. Meron din sila ditong accommodation which cost 1.5 per night in Luna Village Guest Hotel, Pension Lavig na Apayao, Rosalinda's Lodging, and Capital Guest House. Sila ditong mga delicacies. Dahil nga this region are the residents of our katutubong Filipino, their food also came from nature and exotic, and the names of their food, hindi ka talaga magkakaroon ng idea kung ano yon. One of their delicacies is the pinikpikan. So this pinikpikan is a unique local delicacy in the Cordillera region, particularly in Abra. The other one is the sinursur. Can be an appetizer or a main dish and using available meat from tuka or frog, iwat for eel, or hito for catfish. It is slow cooked inside a bamboo shoot, and in the process, the tender the meat is crushed, making the delicacy a delicious slush mixed with silly and gabi leaves. Another appetizer is the siningog, or a stir-fried red chili pepper mixed together with a few sliced lemon leaves.
Apayau's Festival. 1 is the Siam Talip Tudok is cultural festival and founding anniversary celebration in the province of Apayao, Philippines, held in every February 14. Pudto Town Festa, celebrated every last Thursdays, Friday, and Saturday of May.
Benguet Province is tagged as the salad bowl of the Philippines, since it's one of the main source of fresh vegetable in our country. The capital of this province is La Trinidad, and the total land area is 2,826.59 km per square. The languages are Ibaloy, Kankanaey, Ilocano, Tagalog, and English. The total population of this province is 372,533. The political subdivision is 1 independent city, 13 municipalities, and 140 barangays. It is also known that La Trinidad Benguet is one of the list of famous tourist destinations in northern Luzon for its strawberry fields, colorful houses, and fresh vegetable. The cool weather and proximity to Baguio City also often seal the deal for tourists to visit La Trinidad. Benguet Province is well known for its mummy caves, which contain naturally mummified bodies. The fire mummies of the Philippines, also known as the Kabayan mummies. Benguet mummies or Ibaloy mummies are a group of mummies found along the mountain slope of Kabayan, a town in northern Philippines. They were made from as early as 2000 BCE. Today, they remain in natural caves and a museum in Kabayan. Kababayan Mummy Caves in Benguet has the most well-preserved and interesting Ibaloy mummies that you can see in the area. Benguet province has many tourist attraction. Those are Strawberry Farm. Strawberry Farm is one of the famous visited tourist attraction in Benguet. La Trinidad Strawberry Farm is located in the La Trinidad Valley in the province of Benguet. It is widely known as the strawberry capital of the Philippines because of the immense plantation of delectable strawberries. For this reason, it is one of the most visited tourist attractions in Benguet. And the second is Diplomat Hotel. This eerie abandoned building with a dark history is said to be one of the most haunted places in the Philippines. A company called Diplomat Hotels Incorporated acquired the property in the 1970s. The former Dominican Hill and Retreat House was turned into a fancy and beautiful accommodation. It became the Diplomat Hotel. Diplomat Hotel was located in Dominican Hill, Diplomat Road, Baguio, 2600 Benguet. And the third is Burnham Park. Burnham Park is most renowned for its magnificent centuries-old artificial lake in the center called the Burnham Lagoon. Boating on the beautiful lagoon is a must-do activity. It is recommended to visit Burnham Park and Baguio City from December to May, which is when the dry season begins and ends in the Philippines. These months also receive the least rainfall, allowing you to spend more time in the park without having to worry about getting wet. And the one is Baguio Cathedral, the famous for its twin spires and beautiful rose-colored paint. Our Lady of Atonement Metropolitan Cathedral is more commonly called as simply the Baguio Cathedral, as it sits on the top of the hill overlooking the city. The Our Lady of Atonement Metropolitan Cathedral has an 88 years of age. The Our Lady of Atonement Metropolitan Cathedral was established on July 6, 1992. And the one is Mines View Park. Mines View Park. The park also overlooks nearby mountains, forest, and Itugun's abandoned mines. The scenic view can enjoy the observation deck of Mines View Park became a popular destination for taking photos of Baguio's scenery. And the one is Session Road. Session Road is one of the most popular destinations for locals and visitors alike, filled with lively bars, restaurants, shops, and more. Session Road, located in the heart of Baguio City, is a lively and bustling nightlife district that offers a vibrant atmosphere of visitors. And the one is Mount Pulag, borders the provinces of Benguet, Ifugao, and Nueva Vizcaya. It is the Philippines' third highest mountain and Luzon's highest peak. The mountain hosts more than 500 plant species. Mount Pulag is famous for its sea of clouds and its exceptional view of the Milky Way galaxy at dawn, which has attracted many tourists who wish to see the otherworldly scenery. And the last one is the Our Lady of Lourdes Grotto Shrine, was first opened to the public on February 11, 1965, coinciding with the Feast of Our Lady of Lourdes. The site was established by Horacio A. Guanzon and Anita Godote Guanzon, whose familiar roots traces to wealthy families in Bulacan, Pampanga, and Nueva Vizcaya. Our Lady of Lourdes is the patroness of the sick because of the miraculous healing spring which Saint Bernadette uncovered at Lourdes. Annually, millions of pilgrims travel to Lourdes. Aside from serving as a place of worship, many tourists flock here for the scenic view of Baguio City that the grotto offers. To reach the grotto, you will have to climb up a stairway made up of around 252 steps which took 5 years to complete. These are the accommodations. Budget less than 1,500 pesos per night. Travelite Express Hotel, In Rocio, Hotel Henrico A. by Zion Hotel, Dream Transient Room Starwood Hotel. The mid-range is 1,500 pesos to 3,000 pesos per night. Those are hotel in Baguio is Microtel Inn, Hotel Elizabeth, Baguio Holiday Villa, Venus Park View Hotel, Hotel Supreme Convention Plaza. And the high end, at least 3,000 pesos per night, is the Manor at Camp John Haile Monet Hotel and Azalea Residences. The food delicacies attractions in this province is pinuneg, itag, and tapaway. Pinuneg is a Filipino blood sausage made with pig's blood, minced pork fat, salt, red onions, ginger, and garlic stuffed into a casing made from a pig's small intestine. The food delicacies attractions in Benguet is pinuneg, itag, and tapaway. Pinoneg is a Filipino blood sausage made with pig's blood, minced pork, salt, red onions, ginger, and garlic stuffed into a casing made from pig's small intestine. It is traditionally prepared during pig sacrifice ceremonies. And the second is itag. Itag is made by first curing pork fat in salt. The fat is then dried in the sun or over a fire. Itag has a strong salty flavor and a soft, fatty texture. And the last one is tapaway. It's a rice wine produced in the Philippines. It is a traditional beverage originated from Banawe and the Mountain Province, where it is used for important occasions such as weddings, rice harvesting ceremonies, fiestas, and cultural fairs. It is produced from either pure glutinous rice or a combination of glutinous and non-glutinous rice, together with onoad roots, ginger extract, and the powdered starter culture locally known as bubud. Benguet Province has a famous festivals. Those are Strawberry Festival, Adiway Festival, and Panagbenga Festival. Spaniards is one who brought the strawberries in Philippines. Strawberries are a symbol of purity and sensuality, fertility and abundance, humility and modesty. The strawberry's fruit is made the symbol of perfect goodness because of its delicious flavor and fragrance. And the second is Adiway Festival. Adiway Festival is the first Adiway Festival was held in February 25 to March 6, 2005. It was born out of the same division as Panagbinga, the famous flower parade of Baguio. Adiway highlights the history, culture, the arts, trade, and industry of the people of Benguet. It puts focus on Benguet as a viable tourism destination. Adiway means coming together, to continues, to serve as a cultural connection. Bringing together, Adiway is the most significant festival in Benguet, featuring cultural performances, sports competitions, beauty pageants, and food bazaar. And the last one is Panagbinga Festival. The festival, held in February, was created as a tribute to the city's flowers and as a way to rise from the devastation of the 1990 Luzon earthquake. Panagbinga Festival is a month-long annual flower occasions in Baguio. The term Panagbinga comes from a kankana, a term meaning season of blooming. This festival reflects the history, traditions, values of Baguio and showcase the rich cultural heritage of the Cordillera region. The trivia. In Benguet Province, Strawberry Festival is the most famous festival in Benguet, but the main festival in Benguet was the Adiway Festival.
Kalinga. as a whitewater rafting capital of the North Philippines. Tabuk is the capital place, has a land area of 3,231.3 square kilometer. The total population is 182,326 year 2007, has a political division of 1 city, 7 municipalities, and 152 barangays.
Bakit nga ba tinawag na water rafting capital of the North Philippines si Kalinga? The white rafting area in Kalinga is in the beautiful mountain setting of Chico River. The spectacular beauty of the mountains and the gorgeous river of Tabuk combine for an existing and memorable white rafting adventures.
Kilala rin ang Kalinga for their arts and crafts. They are proud people and well known for their intricate hand-woven textile and a beautiful and colorful beaded jewelry. The Kalinga are also known for their pottery, baskets and metal crafts, loom weaving, rattan, basketry, gold jewelry, manufacturing, animal feeds, production, and coffee pre-processing. Kagaya nga ng sinabi ko kanina na ang Kalinga is known for their intricate body art, traditional clothing, and music. The people of Kalinga are famous for intricate tattoos which are considered a sign of bravery and status. Dito matatagpuan si Apo Wangud, the Mamba Bato. She is a traditional tattoo artist from the Kalinga tribe in the Philippines. She is considered legendary due to her mastery of the ancient art of Mambobato and her role as the last living Kalinga tattoo master.
Here the tourist attraction here in Kalinga. First, the Mount Matingkoy Dinayaw or the Sleeping Beauty. Kung pagmamasdang mabuti, parang may babaeng natutulog sa bundok na iyon. The name is called as such because of silhouette of the northern ridge resembles as a sleeping woman.
Tinglayan and Lunar Rice Terraces is one of the attraction here. Meron ding accommodation here in Kalinga that cost 1,500 per night. Sa MK Homestay, Davidson Hotel, Lawagan Inn, Kalinga Hostel, Las Vegas Hotel, Mahogany Log, and Good Samaritan Inn. Have also a higher budget, you can also check in Grand Zion Garden Resort Hotel, Golden Berries Hotel and Convention Center, and M Hotel Tabuk. Also Kalinga have a delicacies. One of those is the inanchila, the second one is the binungor, and the other one is the chilokchok. The Olalim Festival is celebrated on February 14 to 18.
The next province is Ifugao, the stunning rice terraces. So we come now to Ifugao rice culture. Ifugao people have been its characteristic Ifugao culture revolves around the rice, the black rice, kalinayan, and the culture genders. An elaborate of celebration linked with agricultural rights from the cultivation to rice consumption. So the first image, as you can see, the anatomy of the Ifugao native hut, Batad rice terraces. The Batad rice terraces farms are into a mountain. Dito sinasabing dito nakatira at pinipreserve ang mga kanilang ani at palayan sa batad. Nagawa sa pader na bato na kanilang kayamanan. At isa pa, ito din ang parang native hut cabin known as locally as a fail. The traditional Ifugao looks like its roof of steels, kinda like a bobblehead house. And the next image is the Banawe rice terraces. The system of irrigated rice terraces in the mountains of north central Luzon, Philippines that were created more 2,000 years ago by the Ifugao people. Although located in several villages, these are collectively known as the Banawe rice terraces. Ang Banawe rice terraces ay inukit sa kabundukan ng mga tao kung saan ang ninuno natin ng mga Igorot ang gumawa nito. Tinatawag din ito na Eighth Wonder of the World. Higit sa lahat, na itayo ito gamit lamang ng ating mga kamay. So, we come now to the major industries of Ifugao. The first is the men bahag and woman tapis. It is commonly used by the Ifugao people and indigenous people, tribes in the Cordillera region in the northern Luzon. But it's much more to Igorot people because it is the part of their personality and culture. And the last image is the wooden scooter. The first Ifugao scooter was raised and tagged in 2005. Right, the earlier made of the wood and held together by the culture, the design is such as the animal, a bird, and some of the sport of human heads. So we come now to the Ifugao tourist attractions. The first image is the Batad Rice Terraces, are also known as the amphitheater terraces of the Philippines because of the huge rice terraces and beautiful views. The next image is the Tapea Falls. The falls are quietly a hike from the end of the rice terraces. If you have time, it is very interesting to see. Mightly pounding as its catch basin was such an alluring sound. The next image is the Ifugao Museum. It is nice to place to visit if you are into tracing the war stories of the Philippines, especially during the Japanese occupation. So the last image is the Bogi Hot Spring. A great place to see all the beauty of Ifugao and Hangdian village. The hot spring is a nice reward after a 30 or to 45 minutes break hike from the main road. So we come now to the accommodation. The first budget accommodation are generally made for the travelers that have small budget and wish to spend as little as possible. And for the mid-range accommodation, offers a better standard of services, offers better facilities, have a better and variety of food, and ultimately more comfortable. So we come now to the Ifugao delicacies. The first image is what we call pinonig. When it comes to must try dishes in Benguet, pinonig is a dish that should not be missed. This popular dish is made from pork blood, innards, and spices wrapped in a pig intestine, making it similar to a sausage. The next image is pinikpikan. Pinikpikan is a chicken or duck's dish from the mountains of the Cordillera region. As a traditional of the indigenous people, pinikpikan is prepared by beating a large chicken to death with a stick prior to cooking. And the last image is dikit. Dikit is a rice cake made from glutinous black rice. It is wrapped inside the banana leaves. Dikit is a sweet rice cake, but it's sticky when you swallow it. We come now to the festival of Ifugao. The first is the Gotad-Ad Festival. Gotad-Ad Festival held every 18th of June annually. The second is the Imbaya Festival, celebrated every 3 years in the last week of April.
Mountain Province is tagged as Weaver's Paradise because of the different weaving centers that create unique designs which indicate the province's cultural heritage. And the basic facts in this province are the capital of Mount Province is Bontoc. The total land area is 2,097.3 km per square. The total population is 48,661. And the political division is 10 municipalities and 144 barangays. And the last one is the languages spoken are Kankanaey, English, Ilocano, and Tagalog. Mountain Province has a clear and serene view of the mountains, smell the fresh air sweetly scented by pine trees, be captivated by the colorful woven native costumes, and see one of the most sought after tourist attractions, which is the hanging coffins. Mountain Province is a landlocked province in Cordillera. Landlocked are those provinces that do not have any coastline or completely surrounded by land. This province is a popular tourist destination for its scenic beauty, including rice terraces, waterfalls, and mountain ranges, as well as its cultural attractions such as traditional villages, museums, and festivals. The major industries of Mount Province those are backstrap and weaving, bamboo and rattan, the furniture industry, handicrafts, art and crafts, accessories, drinks like organic wine, and clothing. These are the famous tourist attractions of Mount Province. Ato Dapay is traditionally a place where the council of elders hold various ceremonies, meetings, and happenings which may be religious, social, or political in nature. It is a public structure used as a dormitory by the bachelors, widowers, young boys, and visitors in the village. A fireplace is built at the center and a wooden pool stands opposite it where head of animals butchered and sacrificed are hung. And the third one is Sagada Caves. Sagada Caves is the town sits in a limestone valley riddled with over 60 known caves. The Sagada Caves feature shimmering underground streams with golden or silvery stalactite and stalagmite formation and cool natural pools inside. Sumaging the largest can be explored by anyone with a local guide. And the fourth one is Buntok Village Museum. Buntok Village Museum is located within the Catholic Sisters Convent and St. Vincent's Elementary Schools. It features a range of artifacts crafted by the Igorots for domestic purposes and traditional celebration or practices. Inside the museum, one could appreciate the distinct richness of the Igorot's way of life. And the fifth one is Bumudok Falls. Bumudok Falls is also called the Big Falls because, well, it is definitely bigger than Bokong Falls, another popular waterfall in Sagada. Hidden deep in a valley, it takes an hour to two to get here by foot from the main road, and that's just one way. Bumudok's cold water cascades from the top of a beautiful naturally contoured cliff to a pool below, forming a 200 feet column of water and wonder. And the last one is Blackstrap and Loom Weaving House. Blackstrap and loom weaving houses is done in Sabangan and Sagada. Samuki, Ridge in Buntok, specializes in backstrap weaving. Various colorful woven materials like knapsacks, placemats, bags, and purses are among the popular products. Neighboring Mount Province delicacies, those are tape, etag, and kinidloy makan. Tape is a rice wine produced in the Philippines. It is traditional beverage originated from Banawe and the Mountain Province, where it is used for important occasions such as weddings, rice harvesting ceremonies, fiestas, and cultural fairs. And the second one is etag or igorot or kinuday for ibaloy. Itag is the general term used in Cordillera about the native pork traditional way or preserving pork. Itag is pork meat preserved through salting, smoking over a low fire, or sun drying, and is an important part of the life of the Sagada people, especially in rituals for different occasions. And the last one is kinidloy makan. Normally, this would simply be termed as kinidlo by the Bontocs. It is termed as kinaloy or kinalay. This is a rice with a sweet potato. This delicacy has I found in Bontoc, Mountain Province, and Buguyas Benguet. And Mount Province has a Mount Province has a one festival, which is Langay Festival. Langay Festival is a founding anniversary celebration and a summertime festival of the province of Mountain Province. This festival held in every first week of April. It is a long week fest with activities taking place in Bonto, which is the capital of the province. In Igorot dialect, Lang-ay means a fellowship where local folks gather to celebrate and perform kanyaw that involves offering of locally brewed rice wine or tape and butchering pigs. Lang-ay Festival is the traditional that fitting new celebration to celebrate. It does not only signify a fellowship but also a uniting the people and diverse tribes of Mountain Province for peace and development.
The three major cultural groups here in Cordillera Administrative Region. First, the Apayals. They have generalized groupings. First, the Kabugao Mandaya Tawit, second, the Karawagan, and the third is the Talipugu, are riverine-oriented and practice slash and burn cultivation. The political structure is headed by individuals with high economic and leadership distinction with a large kin following, but the position is not inherited. The second one is the Ifugao. They are famous for their spectacular rice terraces, especially in Mayo Mayo and Banawe, where entire mountainsides are sculpted like giant steps. Agriculture is the main source of their living. Also, Ifugao is the complex indigenous because of its hundreds of deities and elaborated rituals. So kapag sinabi nating deities, ito yung mga pinaniniwalaan nilang Diyos. So one of the elaborated rituals of them is the elevation of the couple. The third one is the Ibaloy. They are also a rice terracing, animal husbandry. The tradition community includes council of elders whose opinions are valued by the rich and the poor. They have also rituals include the animal sacrifice, feasting, and use of fermented rice. Also, the rich are interred in coffins after mummification in artificially made cave.
Languages and dialects. Kankanaey. Aside from Filipino and English, Ilocano, Kalinga, Ifugao, Iloco, and Ibaloy are also spoken. Can you please identify where is the core region? And in the right, can you please identify the six provinces?